Hello flight simmer people, my name is Victor as usual and welcome back to my channel. I appreciate your being here. It's been quite a long time since I did my last video, which was I don't really remember it. Maybe it was the 747 to Honolulu, I don't really remember. Anyways, today I thought that why not to do a video, since I quite enjoy editing it, and actually I quite enjoy flying in P3D. That's why I want to share my happiness with you, flying in prepared in my spare time. And today I thought there is a new scenery released by Justsim. It's Rhodes island in the Greek islands. It's a really nice looking airport, and I figured out, or not figured out, and I thought why not to fly there. And turns out that Eurowings are operating flights even in the winter schedule to this particular island. And I thought it would be funny to fly with the wet leased aircraft, as you can see in front of you. It's a Delta Alpha Bravo Alpha Foxtrot, a 737-800, wet leased from TUI by Eurowings, and as you can see the color scheme is pretty simple. White with the Eurowings logo depicted on the aircraft, and I think it's really funny. So that's why I thought why not to fly this aircraft down to this nice island. So just real quick info about the flight. We are going to carry full house, so it should be 179 passengers as the virtual Eurowings gave me, but since PMDG 737 only allows 147, sorry 4, that's why we are going to carry 174. Sorry, I said 47, so 174 people on board. Around 3 tons of cargo in total. This is including the baggage of our passengers, and the flight should take around 3 hours and 17 or 3 hours and 20 minutes down from Düsseldorf, as you can see from the jetway here. I tried to move down here a bit, quite nice. So yeah, down from Düsseldorf, and that's all about the flight I wanted to tell you, and let's get right into it. Alright, so here we are in the cockpit. I've done, you know, the short versions where I don't show you how I program up the airplane, but in this video I want to talk about a bit personal thing which I really happily share with my few viewers. It's not 100, so it's like a really small family comparing small community compared to the other big flight sim channels. So while I tell you my story, I will program up the aircraft, and you can see how I normally do my flow. So the things I want to tell you that I have a new job, and by saying that I have a new job, it's my previous job was it was my first job, and I worked really close to my home airport Budapest at an aeronautical museum, or aviation history museum. But things changed. I really liked the museum, I really do. But in the winter, in our winter schedule, we have to close, and I can afford to not to work at winter, so I decided to apply for a new job through one of my friends, and I get applied, and I started to work. It's been 2 weeks now, and the thing is, my new job is I am a check-in agent at my home airport, which I'm super excited and happy about, and I thought that why not to share with this small community. I don't have to hide anything. I'm a check-in agent. I really like my new job. I have to do my exam first since I am a check-in student now, so I have to pass my exam to be able to go to work out on my own. Since now I have my schedule, you know, so I have to go to work according to my schedule, but I don't have the right to do the check-in alone, so I have to sit by one of my colleagues' side, and he or she switches places with me, and overwatches what I do. So that's what I am. That's what my new job is, and I won't say the company which I work for, since it's a bit more personal than the info about my job. By the way, I don't really know what to do. It's 2-3, right? I don't really know why it's telling me that. Okay, that's sorry, that's 2-3, right? So why not? Okay, I don't really know why. Maybe I said 2-5 right or something. Okay, anyway, so I don't really say the exact company which I work for, but to give you a hint or something, it's the company who serves Emirates, Wizz Air, Finnair, and so on at Budapest. So maybe my Hungarian viewers know by now which company it is. I won't say it at any time, or can I say never? I'm never going to say exactly what the company is. Maybe some of you already know it. So yeah, that I have a new job. So if you have any questions about how a check-in agent works, feel free to post your questions in the comment section below. Continuing with the programming, I think it's 6000 here, choosing 370, and my cost index is 19, reserves 1. So yeah, little more info about the flight. It's Eurowings 90630, and yeah, it's like kind of a fully loaded up aircraft, since it's almost yeah, it's around 80% of the load factor, using flaps 5, 149 for the rates. Okay, I have to check the ISO deviation, but first 232. Dial up the course here, 232. I saw quite a lot of flight simmer channels who are not aligning the course with the heading or something, and I did some research, okay, kinda research, on YouTube and Instagram actually. The real life pilots always set the course when they take off from an airport, so that's what I do. I will set my cruising flight level here, since I'm on IVAO, but there is no radar service available right now, so that's why I don't really care about my initial altitude. Normally I do when there is ATC, but since there is not, I'm not going to do anything about it. Good. By the way, GSX got updated, so that's why you can see the percentage of the boarding. And one thing I noticed that if you own any FS Dream Team airport, you will have, you know, there is a GSX expansion, GSX level 2, and if you have any FS Dream Team airport, GSX level 2 is automatically turns into trial mode. So maybe I will do some videos flying to New York, LA, and Houston or something, since I have those FS Dream Team airports. Or sorry, it's Houston is Flybeam, I guess. Yeah, no, I don't really remember. No, it's FS Dream Team. Yeah, San Francisco is Flybeam. So if you have any FS Dream Team airport or Flybeam, you will have GSX level 2 in trial mode. So in level 2, basically the main feature, you have animated passengers, and you have animated passengers walking to the aircraft or something like this. It looks really cool, and then it looks really cool, and you can you have the possibility to change any BGL jetway to Saudi jetways. So let's just say you have Flight Tampa. They have a BGL jetway which are managed by Control and J. Now you can, with level 2, you can change the BGL jetway to Saudi jetways, which are much more nicer than the Control J version. And even so, if you have with this feature at Amsterdam, you know, there is the Echo and Foxtrot gates, which has 2 jetways, but with the Control J version it's only 1, but the Saudi can work up to 2 jetways. And it works on every airport which has a .bgl jetway modeled or animated. So it's really cool, and the 3D animated passengers are really nice. I'm probably going to pick up level 2, but not in the near future. Maybe a bit far future, once I have the money to do it. So basically the boarding is finished. So that wraps me talking. I don't want this video to be so long, so that's why I'm not going to do more talk scenes. So let's just I will push back here, start my engines and stuff like this, and talk to you on the departure, or maybe not. You will see. I will try to come up with something. So I thought, why not to show you the pushback and the engine start. Turning on my anti-collision. Oh yeah, and if you on GSX, as you could hear, the sound set changed, so it's more human-like. It's not like that artificial sound. It's more human-like once you have the pushback activated, as you could hear. It's nicer than the previous one. So yeah. There is our marshaller. Okay. Fine. Okay, I will release my parking brakes. Okay, so we are starting our push right now. I turn on my TCAS. Okay. Good, so electricity off, specs off, and turning on number 2. It's so minimalistic. All white aircraft with a simple logo. That's why I chose to fly with it. By the way, you will find all of my add-ons used in this video in my video description. since I always list them up. Yeah. Engine number 2 is starting nicely. Yeah. If you are going to ask about the sceneries, it's all Justsim, Düsseldorf and Rhodes as well. Okay, number 2 is stabilized. So electricity can come back on, isolation valve off, and number 1. Let's see. Thanks. Okay, GSX, what a douche are you? Anyways, no problem. We are on somewhere near the line, so it's okay. Number 1 is getting the fuel she needs, arming the auto throttle, lowering the retractable landing lights. Oh, and I almost forgot to turn on my window heats. And I can turn my pitot heats on since no airport personnel will approach the aircraft. Okay, it's stabilized. Number 1 is running. We can turn back our packs off. Back to on. Turn off the bleed, and we can turn off our APU. And everything's fine. So now I'm going to cut to the departure. So see you in or close to runway 23 right. So closing in to runway 23 right here. It's in front of us. We have to have the full length of the runway, so I'm going to turn here to the right. Turning off our text lights and our the strobes, and I can turn on the clock to see how long does the flight take. Trim is set, flaps are set, we are all good and ready to go. And why not to do... oh shit. Okay. A bit of a blooper, it was not the actual runway start. Damn. Sorry about it, guys. Some lamps. Sorry, anyways. So I thought why not to do the full, I mean the initial takeoff roll from the wing view, since I think it looks nice. So 40% manual thrust and switching to wing view. Wait until it stabilizes and toggle. There we go. Power is set. 80 knots. I will get back to the wing view. Not more than 7.5. Positive rate. Gear up. Now we can climb a bit more. So bye bye Düsseldorf. I really like wing views, by the way. Okay, switching back to the cockpit view. Since we are a bit offset and we are a bit up high with the nose. Okay, accelerating, dialing up, flaps up. retracting the landing lights. Pushing the nose down a bit. Wonderful city of Düsseldorf. It looks okay to me. Not V4, but it looks okay. Arming down now. Some kind of condensation, just a bit. I don't really know why. I tried to figure out why, but I think it has to do with something with the airplane's angle. Okay, flaps up can come up. Or flaps 1 actually. Flying manually, still, as you can see. Keeping it at flaps up a bit. Transition altitude. Maybe it's not 6000, just bear with me. I'm gonna be honest, I try to know it by heart, so, or out of my head. Bit more condensation. I will keep it at flaps up until the end of this turn. And as you can see, still flying manually. I really love flying manual, so it's nice. Okay, accelerating a bit. Flaps are up. So I can lower the nose a bit. Okay. At 10,000 I'm going to engage the autopilot. Accelerating to 250, arming renav. Ten 10,000 feet, arming the autopilot, turning off all the lights. Done. Here we go. There is Düsseldorf in the background, as you can see, in all its glory, and now flying towards the really nice Greek island of Rhodes. I hope you will like the video, and see you once we are a bit closer to the Greek islands. So, dear flight simmers, night has come upon us. I'm really sad that I can't land here at daytime or even in a bit of a sunlight. But if we look outside in the window, that huge Christmas tree is the runway. Going to land on 2.5, and this is a huge cloud in which we are passing through right now. Let's take a look at our wing, left wing here. So there is the airport. It's so lit up, you can barely miss it. So descending now through flight level 117 and approaching the ILS Yankee 25 at Rhodes. So it's to be honest, I'm really sad since I really wanted to land at daytime, but hey, that's the magic of flying in real time. I should have departed earlier to catch the sunset here at the Greek islands. Anyways, using flaps 30, I have to update the speed. I already programmed up the arrival and I already programmed up the airplane for landing. Everything is set here and basically we are ready to land 3 hours 2 minutes in. And yep, so I hope the scenery will work fine, and also I have to brake a little. So yeah, I don't want to mess around with the approach here. I don't want to be have this video extremely long. So basically I will cut to the final approach phase to you. So soon, or really soon, we are turning on to the final. Flaps 1 is extended and localizer captured, and we will extend flaps 5, switching to vertical speeds to slow down the aircraft a little bit. There is some condensation on the wing. Arming the glide slope. And the volumetric lighting is kicking in for some reason. Maybe there is a bit of a haze or something, but I don't really know. Glide slope live runway is in vision. Since it's the 2.5 direction, I will do manual auto brakes too. Okay, now we are stabilizing, so now gear down, flaps 15, and turning on all the landing lights, dinging the crew. Good, and let's just double check the speeds. 148, 2500, 148. Switch out to this view and extend flaps 30. Okay, now above the island itself. Great. Okay. Let's just run through the basic stuff. So, landing checklist. Landing gear down, flaps 30, speed brakes armed, engine start switches continuous, landing checklist complete. Okay. Some wing views before landing. Okay. Above sea again, I guess. Yeah. And there is the runway in front. Frames are okay. Not bad at all. I can say it's bad since it's not bad at all. Let's just sync up the heading real quick. In case of any go around or something like this. Okay, I think I can bit more wing views, because why not? Okay, time to fly. Auto throttle coming out, and autopilot as well. So it's my aircraft now. I'm flying, I have control. Bit below and a bit to the left. Stabilized and cleared.
400. Approaching minimum. 300. Minimum.
Landing or continue.
200.
Bit to the right. And a bit high.
100.
No problem.
50. 40. 30. 20.
Idle. Overfloat. Down. Speed brakes up. Reverse normal. And we're down. Good. 3 hours 15. 3 hours and 15 minutes. Great, the scenery is looking nice, by the way, I guess. Here is the exit from the runway.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Luckily a rapid exit. We can turn off our landing lights. Start the APU, turn off the strobes, trim back. Okay, reset the minimum altitude, left flight director off, right flight director off. Okay, left flight director off. Okie dokie. Okay, so we can out with the ILS frequencies and start to clean up the aircraft. Okay, flaps are coming up nicely. Great. Setting back the MCP. Screen to off. The transponder to TA only. The other display can come back. And dear flight simmers, welcome to Rhodes. I think the landing was quite nice, and yeah, if I don't forget, I will write my landing rate in the video description. So as far as for parking goes, I really don't know where to park. But let's just open up GSX. Okay, gate 8. No for me, and Swissport. How to park here? Or where to actually? Where it is? It's 13. 12. Okay, hold on. I think I will cut to the parking scene. Okay, or maybe not. 5. Maybe I missed it. Yeah, that's no, that's there. Okay. No, I've not missed it, luckily. It's looking nice. I guess, okay, there is 9. Turning off the taxi lights prior to our... Okay, what? Okay, it's really interesting parking, that's why I switched to this view. Okay. Okay, let's just try to park here nicely or something. Okay, it's telling me to move to the left a bit more. Okay, a bit more. Good. Parking brakes are set. APU is running, so cutting engines on with the APUs, or with the APU actually. Let's just say what the marshaller could say. Bit askew, okay, I can take it. Okay, seatbelts to off. Pitted heats to off. Yaw damper to off. Fuel pumps, or just 3 of them off, and then the collision off. And ask for the boarding. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's just say, yeah, it's really askew. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rhodes International Airport. Let me just open up some doors. I hope you will like the video. It's really casual, nothing special. Maybe the plane itself is a bit special, since it's all white. But yeah, nothing too special. And where is the other baggage loader? Some box that I can find, yeah. Anyways, okay, for some reason, okay, that's the bus. For some reason there is no front baggage loader. I don't really know why. Maybe it's the AFCAD or something. But anyways, it was really fun to fly to this Greek island. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, don't forget to leave your feedback. And until then, see you all next time. I was Vic, and I hope you liked this video. And until the next time, take care guys, and bye bye.